And we are live. Yo, come on, come on. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we is, and what we is here today. Bring you guys and girls One Piece, chapter 1178. I'm sorry if this looks a little janky. I look like I'm fucking getting odd frame rate jumps at the moment. Maybe it's my PC. I don't know. Maybe I need to upgrade stuff. Hello. How is everyone going? Burbo, clocking your tea already. I know you're playing Apex Legends. I've already seen that. I know. Come on. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we is, and what we is here today. Bring you guys and girls One Piece. Chapter 1178. If you have not done so already, you know what to do. You know it's appreciated, right? If you're watching this over on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this, give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description down below. Go hit a bell icon for more notifications for content like this and all that good stuff. And if you're watching this over on TikTok, hello beautiful people over on TikTok. If you haven't, share the live, like the live, all that good stuff. And we will get into the greatness that is One Piece. So, without further ado, we have the chapter 1178, titled A Fading Nightmare. If this is a fading nightmare, my predictions are going to either be that Killingham's nightmares are going to stop appearing or be completely wiped out, and like that issue's going to be resolved, or a fading nightmare is going to be him face to face with Luffy and fucking Big Boy Loki and being like, I couldn't find your fruit forever and a day. Now you're both here in front of me. Oh, what a glorious day. Prepare to get belt to ass. We have definitely not useless Captain Mid on the front cover. We have the world's most unlucky pirate getting attacked by what I'm assuming is just going to be his Condoriano bull. Kid runs from a bull charging at his jacket. That's funny because it's red. I get that joke. That's a low brow. I like it. Yeah, it's so weird seeing how jacked one of Kid's arms are and how fucked the other one is. But it's also really funny here because if you look at the way he's running, if you looked at it, instead of the front on view we've got, if you looked at it from the side, why is Kid doing the Nika dance right now? Kid's in full-blown dum-tut-tut mid-dance, getting charged by the bull. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I gotta do something quickly. Chapter 1178. Hold up. 1178. Hold the fuck up. 1178. 1078. 1078. I reckon I'm right on this. Does this chapter have Eustace Kid in it? No, it doesn't. Hold up, what about the next chapter? 1079. We're getting close to a 100 chapter anniversary for the fucking Divine Departure, aren't we? If Kid comes back on a 100 chapter gap to him getting K the fuck owed, I'm gonna be really happy. Yeah, this chapter's the Divine Departure. Oh! Is 100 chapters long enough for Kid to come back? Or am I asking for a miracle that's not gonna happen? I need Kid to come back. You see the cut in Kid's elbow? What does that mean? An art mistake? No, I think it's just a. I think it's just like a muscle line. I don't think it's like actually cut. I think in the scans it doesn't connect well. Like I think it's just meant to be like his normal elbow, but I think he does have a cut there. Like he's got a scar on his elbow too. He may return to get Domi reversied. Domi reversied. Ooh, it's realistic. You think we're gonna pop You think we're gonna pop 1200 chapters? Oh, bust the champagne. We're going well past 1200 at this point. We're going well past 1200. Yo, if Kid comes back next chapter, I'm gonna be fucking happy. I need Kid and he'll. Oh wait. Let me see how this chapter goes. Let me see how this chapter goes before I say what Kid and Killer may or may not do. Let's get into this. Luffy and Loki confront Gunko, and we got the Killingham group. Cruel as fuck. Jimbei is still holding our boy Killingham here, right? Like he's the fucking head from God of War, right? Frankie's standing on the torso. Sanji's standing on the... Sorry, Frankie's standing on his lower half, like his ass. Sanji's standing on the torso and up. Nami's looking over. We see the spines of Loki over there. And we get a hey? I'm assuming that's Luffy? The fact that we see Loki's spines, but he's obscured. And as... Like, I don't know if you guys peep this, right? Whenever you get a convergence of Conqueror's Haki users, even before a sky split, having too many Conquerors in one place creates storm clouds. Have you guys ever noticed that? We can't wrap it up in 22 chapters? Oh, no way. No way in hell. Huh? Brook, Usopp, I'll leave them to you. What's going on over there? Need backup? Oh, wait. Okay, so he's screaming yay, and he's brought over the injured. Need backup? I'll count on you if things get bad. For now, I'd take a few steps back if I were you. Politely, did Luffy just say, dead weight, you're the backup plan, take 5. After Super Cola? Loki's a real wild card. Look who's talking. 'Twas but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea, helmed by a captain of truly immense stature. That craft was never identified, for it skulked deep within fog-shrouded regions. Yet it only ever targeted world government... Oh! So this is when Loki was at sea. Yo, you rat bastard! You tried to sneak him! And he shoots the blast. Hey, leave some for me. During that self-same period, a number of credible rumors started to emerge. She got away. Yo, she fucking dodged that. That's some speed. That's some fucking speed right there. Where did she get to? She's too damn small. Loki, no! Observation, Hagi, brother. You need to tap in. Sense this bitch. Activate your fucking mind's eye. Concerning the sighting of an unimaginably large flying beast, the truth is plain to see now. There you are. You'll pay for what you did to Usopp and Brook. So Im leaves her But he's still connected to her. So he does what Brooke does and disconnects out. Huh? Something came out. If only thou were erased from the world, as Rox was before thee. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. These two just got hit with Domi Reversi. Okay, that's not going to work. Either this is just going to outright fail, because they've got both of them, or Chopper is about to come in fucking clutch, like Larry Bird, 10 seconds before the fucking match ends, fucking buzzer beating, bam! If only thou were erased from this world. A curule, demonic covenant, and we see the pentagrams form. Thou shalt cast aside a portion of thy lifespan and receive unprecedented strength. And Luffy and Loki both get impaled by it. In exchange for this blessing, thou shalt loathe each other. That's wild. Also, trying to amp your ops to make them fight to the death? Not the brightest idea, low-key. Shit, chat's popping off. Hold up. Let me... Domi Reversi, Dan Punk would be wild. I'm still coping that Arouge is there on Elbaf somewhere. We can't wrap it up in 22 chapters. New World. Starting to see why I wanted you to read No Dead Ass. Every time. Him using observation to detect Gunko is so real. I wonder if that moment is low-key a Django moment. Like a secret buff low-key. Maybe. Ooh. Domi Reversi. And both of them are sweating. What's the big idea? This thing doesn't even hurt. Oh. What a pain. Did you just say... wait. Did you just say rocks? And Loki's getting pissed? As expected, these two are truly... What if you can't Domi Reversi the D? And that's where the D comes from. The people immune to the Domi Reversi. The people immune to the fate of the world. Well, wasn't Rox a D? True. But what if... True. But also, we don't know, because we know that there are fake Ds as well, low-key. Like Lily. Like people that married into it, sort of a thing. You think it might be their fruits? Maybe that's what the D stands for? There's something here, man. There's something obvious here. Gum Gum. She's too puny to fight like this. Squeak, squeak. Why is Ragnar not having a reaction, bro? That's the thing that's scaring me. Ragnar is not reacting. Does Ragnar not know him? Or is Ragnar trying to fucking dance on Loki's head to get his attention? Like, bro, listen. I got the answer. Ooh. We don't see Ragnar on Loki's head when he's hit, but we see Ragnar jump back on after. And we see Im's face. Oh my god. The booming dawn Gatling mimicking fucking Garp's fucking onslaught. That's beautiful. I do love that. Booming dawn Gatling. Bro, Ragnir's face. That's Ragnir's hybrid form too. That's fucking diabolical. That is so diabolical. Ragnir, squee. Move it, Luffy. Squee. Whoa, hold up. Look how fucking big he is in comparison. Im's just staring at them. Oh. He froze a massive ice cube's worth. Niflheim. Whoa, chat. Look what she says next. Like, you two really are... I think it was supposed to say immature or something like that. I don't know. I think she was making a reference to, like, some shared trait they have. The D, because of the moon, and they mastered their dark side. Can't lie though, this is crazy setup. No, they're missing a dark side. It's just the light. Ooh! That's interesting. Emu doesn't Domi reversing Garp or Roger. You're onto something. What if the D and Im and the Gorosei are of the same camp? The D is just the term given to people that were of the camp that betrayed them. And the D itself, low-key, hear me out. The D is a bloodline trait that has the voice of all things dormant. And if you have the voice of all things, you can't be Domi reversing. Because you can always know the truth. You can never have, like, your mindset properly taken over because you're always aware of the voice of all things, the voice of the truth. So you can't have your demon whispering in your ear what to do. Could D stand for Davy? No, see, because Davy Jones was a D. Davy D. Jones. So Roger and Luffy, Law, etc. are part of the Davy group, maybe. I really need to lock in on One Piece. Keep reading. Okay, I will. What about Rox, though? See, again, like, it might be because Rox didn't have the voice of all things. But say, we know Roger did. We know Luffy does, right? We don't know about Loki and Garp, but it wouldn't be crazy to say they have the voice of all things. They just don't... They don't, you know, work on it. They don't train on it. Niffle time. She's frozen. Are these cracks... Ooh. Is that the crack of ice? Or is that the crack of her breaking out? Whoa. Is that your finishing move? But I wasn't done ass-kicking yet. And Luffy drops out of Gear 5. So, one booming dawn Gatling is enough to fucking drain him. That's fucking wild. That's a one and done. That's wild. So, booming dawn Gatling pretty much drains as much energy as a fucking... What was the name of the... Bajrang Gun. Bajrang Gun and Booming Dawn Gatling fucking drain him at the same rate. That's wild. I've no idea what you are, but, Thud, doing it this way is much quicker. Besides, I was way too big for way too long. Ooh. So he's... in his zone, he's one of the rare zones that has a stamina drawback because of the cost of the size of it. Or is it just physically draining being that big? Because, like, imagine the fucking actual effort you've got to put in to flap your wings to stay afloat when you're as, like, big as fucking 10 villages over. Not gonna lie, taking in all the peak manga content these days is hard. Yo, dead ass. Elbath Fishing Village. Focus on putting out the fires. See, again, this isn't him defeated. Clearly. I just can't tell if that cracking is because of, I can't tell if this cracking is because of, fucking him breaking out, or it freezing over, like the cracking sound effect of it freezing. Because right now, Im's either going to break out of this, undo the fucking, possession of Gunko, and then repossess, like, fucking Killingham or Summers. Or fucking worse yet, Im's just going to fucking come here himself. Those are the options. It's break out, possess someone else, or come in person. Like, dead ass. But cleaning up after him is its own calamity. Hunting village. So we were wrong about Loki killing King Harold. We may have misjudged him there. But look at this mess. He's still a pain in the ass, Maverick. Go, Zeus. Keep pouring. I'll do my best. Sea Cloud. Shoulder throw. Even the ODCs have limits, you know. Alright. I got this. Oh, and Chopper's going around undoing reversing people. Yeah, Chopper! So we see more of it. These demon souls are coming out of it. Okay, so clearly Im is the forest god then, taming the demons, right? Like at this point in time, that's just fact. Zoro, what the hell did you just do? No idea. Seems like I can undo their demonification just by hitting them. Maybe it's because you're an amazing doctor? What? Don't you dare think that kind of praise makes me happy. Because it doesn't, you jerk. Nah, that's gotta be it. You're amazing. Gah, ba, 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 ba. No. Look, I know people have got their theories that he's the fucking forest god. Sure. But if his fruit is just a human fruit model human... What if he's just making these people more human? I know that sounds so fucking dumb. But by hitting them, like, he's... Because he is, like, pseudo-awakened. You know what I mean? And we don't really have a lot of fucking zones that are blatantly awakened so far. That aren't just on some bullshit. And I know the giants that he's hitting, but, like... Giants are just big humans, realistically. Well, we've sorted the mess around here. Wonder how the others are doing. Yo, these are some cool fucking giant designs, not gonna lie. Keep going, Nova, it's gonna get crazy. Oh, okay. What if Loki is just lazy and he's not hard, he just prefers not to exert himself? True. Maybe the bodily regenerating. Person, you say. Let Almayo in person, you say. Wouldn't say so. Cure fruit. Oda misdirect. I always thought since Chopper had the human means he can bring the humanity back in you. That makes sense in a sense. I feel like Oda is misdirecting using Chopper. He doesn't want us to notice something. He could be eliminating, eroding their free will. We'll have to... Oh, actually! Hold up. Hold up. Let me go to fucking last chapter. Fuck me dead. This actually might be such a stupid answer. Hold up. If I've just figured this out, I'm gonna be actually fucking... I'm gonna be mad. Where's Chopper? Chopper. Guys, This is gonna sound so fucking stupid. The last chapter, the guy that was Domi reversed, was in between Chopper and someone else, and Chopper hit him front on. In other words, if it's a game of a reversey, he took the piece. Whereas here, he's behind them, so, you know, hitting them, jumping over the piece, is changing the piece to his side. In other words, if you get behind them and hit him in the back, you may undo it. Or if you surround them and hit them front on, you might undo it. No, I haven't finished the chapter yet. I don't think. I've still got a little bit to go. Is that... like the board game? Yeah, like the board game. And it might be just like Chopper's the only one that's been hitting them while getting them in between two people. Whereas everyone else, instead of hitting them, just goes to attack them, to unalive the piece per se. And then now Chopper hitting these guys in the back, he's just taking the pieces from behind. Wait. I may have jumped over. I fucking went straight to the left page instead of reading the right. West Village. Did we do it? If they all flip back to white, then yeah. But if some start to regenerate, then it wasn't enough. Forgive us, chiefs. It was like some kind of malicious darkness swallowed us whole. Don't fret over it. We couldn't resist it either. Ugh. Damn you, captains. How dare you? There's still 2 or 3 left. Alright, I got this. And then Chopper rushes in, smacks them up. Alright. No sign of the enemy activity in Artisan Village. More fires have broken out though. No foes in Alcohol Village either. Just raging flames. Seems like all that's left is to extinguish the fires. Keep your eyes peeled in case any of those demons are still alive out here. Our library. Saul, what's going on out here? There's definite fire damage, but the shelves are empty. There should at least be fragments of books left. Bilbo the Owl ain't here either. I don't want to be too optimistic, but you think he might have moved the books? I'd be overjoyed if he did, but even if it were possible, where did he go? The astral plane. Bro just went to the astral plane. Bro flew up. Where do birds go when shit hits the fan? They go up. They go up, 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 up. Things got wrecked pretty quickly. Once we went on the offensive, huh? Well, it ain't like this was a full-on war against their whole organization, you know. Even if these guys are knights of the Holy Land, there were only 3 of them. Yeah, it's insane how thoroughly they managed to devastate somewhere as massive as Elbaf. What happened to the Great One? Bro's about to... Summers is about to get possessed. Gunko's frozen. He's like, where's the Great One? We're going to cut to Summers in pieces, and he's going to just go back together, isn't he? Outskirts of West Village. Yeah, we're at Summers. Damn it! Thump, thump. That heart looks mechanical. There's like rings on the tubing? And was that inside his head? Damn it. Here we go. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What the fuck am I looking at here? So it looks like his pieces cling back together around this heart that's in his brain? Hold up, chat. Kind of feel like you know if you're angry and your dog helps... Oh, wait, is that the last one? Oh, fuck, I've missed some chats. Hold up. Might be, I'm about to say the fruit of the last name at least. Human fruit metal harmony. I need Chopper to meet a mink girl or another animal that human fruit can tell he likes. Sorry, there was whether need a new phone. Crazy when I think that one brings humanity back isn't humans themselves. Very poetic. No, I didn't finish the chapter. I don't think it's that simple though. Yeah, I think it's based on the surroundings said piece. I don't know how to play Reversi, so I don't know it's ridiculous, but it's hard to fully understand it, but I get the concept. Kind of like how if you're angry and your dog helps you calm down and bring you back to your senses, we just have to wait and see. But Chopper was in front when he did it, not surrounding anyone. Yeah, but when Chopper first did it, we actually have giants on either side of him around the guy as well, so it'd be like like a triangle surrounding on Reversi. Chopper just casually breaking into the gutter now. What are the odds that the owl took the books to Punk Records floating above? If Punk Records is above, that would be wild. I'm waiting for Killingham Awakening. Summer's heart is mechanical like Crank. I was right about Luffy slowing Summer's Awakening. The Jason Statham movie. This is the first time we've seen a Devil Fruit user's heart. Assuming that's what it is. And he's still not dead. Bro, immortality is crazy on him. Yeah, no, dead ass. Hey, wait, I was justified. Luffy didn't kill this dude. Fucking called it. Ugh. Luffy's group. Loki, I'm hungry. Go back to the village then. It ain't like I carry food on me. What's with that weird look anyway? Squirrel, I'm hungry. Squeak. Yeah, okay, so Im just disappears out of it. Ooh. Ooh! Okay, I'm not ready for whatever this is. We're at the Marijua. The Holy Land of Marijua. And we see the buildings around Marijua burnt down. On the front left of the building. Okay. This is a very interesting perspective shot here. Pangea Castle flowering. Elders. Yes, great Emu. The Holy Land will be without Mu for a short while. Could Emu really be... Oh, Im's going in person. Im's going in fucking person. Okay, so he's not possessing one of them. The Straw Hats have got to leave. They've got to do something to make Elbaf disappear. Otherwise, this is going to be a loss. But if Im leaves Marijua and the Revs attack... This is too risky. This is too risky. This is fucking too risky. This is too risky. Holy fuck. Elmo waiting for this once he said that earlier. Oh! Oh, it was one of the 3 options I listed too. He either breaks out, possesses one of the others, or he goes in person. I thought he was going to go as Summers. Oh, fuck. Freezing. You still here? Freezing. Sound off if you're still here. Freezing? What did I fucking say earlier this week? On Monday? What did I say on Monday? I said Im has fucking parallels with fucking Dofi. How did Dofi first show up to Punk Hazard? Bro hopped out the window, told the crew he's taking a short walk, and dipped. Baby 5 and Buffalo. Baby 5 and Buffalo are Summers and Killingham here. Ooh, no, there's 3 of them. It's the same treatment. It's the same treatment. Killingham's going to be tied up. Summers may escape. Because they thought Summers is dead and out the way, Summers may escape. Gunko's frozen. Killingham's tied up. The Straw Hats are going to fucking, like, set them adrift and leave Elbath. And Im's gonna show up to Elbath after they've left, probably. Like, Dofi's showing up to Punk Hazard after they've left. This may be fucking risky. Oh, and if Im's no longer here and the problem's quote-unquote solved, this would be a perfect time to bring Kid back. Elbath may end in the next 2-3 weeks. Ooh. That, or if Im actually gets there and they fight Im. If they beat Im is a joke, in a sense. If they don't beat Im, they're fucking fried. Unless the man marked by flames shows up. The man marked by flames will show up the same way Aokiji showed up to save Smoker. Oh, hold up, chat. What's everyone else's thoughts? I'm fucking losing it here. Oh my god, the fucking chat's gone off. Hold up. I'm about to lock in. Holy Land on fire, mind you. Yeah, in person, huh? It's insane. Sabo there. LMAO waiting for this one when he said it earlier. Laughing my fucking ass off. And Luffy and Loki are exhausted. They gotta leave. I think Mu in person gonna be deadly. And I think I think I saw a preview saying Holy Knight's coming there too. That's what I thought too about the Revs. If the islands that have abyss marks are considered go boards, can we just wipe the board? What if Mu deals with both of them like he takes over Garling, but also in person? 3 Ims is diabolical. Actually, yep, on the phone, insane. Wait, what if Im don't end up at Elbath though? Also, Blackbeard out there waiting, I know it. We did talk about villains paralleling him. Gunko is the only one who's forgiven because she looks like Lily. Are we just off screen yet? Do we need Shanks? Imu didn't even lose here. It was Gunko who basically lost. Nuh-uh. But that's you pinning your hopes on he comes there. What if Oda flips the script? See? Hold up. Let me first figure out where is burnt here at Marie-Joie. Let's go back to the Reverie. Let's go back to the Reverie chapters. I didn't realize TCB ended up adding the entire series on the side. I thought they were just doing the chapters that they fucking translated themselves. Here we go. TCB scans started. When did we see Marie-Joie front view? Reverie was before Wano started. 907 is when we see him. Let's pop 905 on. Let's pop 905 and see if we get a good fucking perspective shot of Marijua. So here's Marineford, New Marineford rather. Which again is just a ridiculous fucking fortress. Alright, so this is where we go up to... We're going up to the Holy Land. Okay, so here's the front view. So it's the buildings over here to the left. So that's the village there. And we cut away for a little bit. And then see Sabo. What was that heart again? We don't know 100%. Honestly, I think that's part of the contract that was made. And like that heart is like the core, essentially, the symbol of their immortality, in a sense. Except we've seen them get blasted away. And that heart's never come out before, so it almost looks like that heart, it replaces Summer's brain. Here we go. So that's... Oh, that's what got burnt down. It was the main gate. Because that's what's to the left on the side of the spiral staircase. And that's the spiral staircase there. That's the main gate. The main gate got raided! That's interesting. That's very interesting. Hold up. Because we also have to keep Killingham's words alive. He said, don't underestimate them. That either means they got to go out now or haven't been going all out yet. No, they definitely haven't been going all out yet. What was that heart again? Wait, if the Rev's there, will we finally find out why Akainu hate Dragon so much? In the back of my mind, I know Dragon knows Blackbeard's watching. No, dead ass. But the main gate being what's fucking burnt down... I'm sorry, like, okay, call me stupid here. Main gate, burnt down. Who in the Revolutionary Army uses fire? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone that may be familiar with Marijua? Anyone got any predictions on who may have destroyed the main gate? Literally the fucking, like, the headquarters for the slaves dragging the fucking gondolas. Flame Emperor Usopp. Exactly, Healthy. It's clearly Sogeking. Couldn't be anyone but. It can't possibly be Sabo. Why not? Oof. Sabo? Does Sabo have a connection with fire? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's got to be Sogeking. Morley. That's a good pick. It could definitely be Morley. You know, Gangster Gastino. Sabo just put out the fire trying to help the world government. Like, come on, guys. Okay. Based on the geography of everything... The Room of Flowers is going to be one of the dome sections at the top of the castle. Either the big one, or there's like 3 of them stacked on top of each other. It may be the one at the toppiest part of it, or it may be the one at the big section at the structure of it. But I dare say that right there, that top bit there, is where the Room of Flowers are. Well, shit, we're about to find out how fast Im is, Because remember, fucking Elbaf is further into the fucking New World than goddamn Egghead. So if he makes it there quicker than Kuma, we got feats. Deja's son, Oven. Wait, what if it's Sakazuki finally doing it? If Akainu cracked the shits, that'd be funny as hell. You think we're gonna get some more action with Imu and Luffy next chapter? Remember the Abyss Circle. I don't think Im's going to use the Abyss. Because, and I've said this for a while, see how Im is here, right? I think the Abyss mark, it's kind of like the transporters in Star Trek, where it, like, constitutes you over there. I don't think using the Abyss mark, I think using the Abyss mark makes a copy of you that's slightly weaker, as opposed to actually traveling you there, but you're in the Abyss, controlling an avatar that's over there. So it's like, for Shamrock, they needed to go get Shamrock to bring Shamrock out of the Abyss. Right? If that makes sense. What if Mu literally teleports or opens a spatial circle from the Grimoire? I would fucking cry. That would be wild. The God Knights and Mu didn't put up too much of a fight, huh? No, they put up a good fight. What are we talking about? Like, low-key. What, last chapter? They got barely slept? Like, bro. Summers was putting belt to ass, and then he just got fucking snuck out of nowhere by Nika with an advanced Conqueror's Haki lightning punch. Out of fucking nowhere. Like, bro just got fucking third-partied like a mofo, right? And then last chapter, Killingham got fucking snuck by Sanji, low-key. Like, bro was dealing with other people, and then he just hears fucking a dude just going, Kia! No, it looks like, what the fuck is BAM! On the dome. Like, low-key, they put up a crazy fight. It's just, the strongest Straw Hats kind of fucking slept them. Whether it was because of them, like here. Killingham's facing forward, Sanji's on his side. Sanji starts flipping, right? We see Killingham notice him and go, huh? What's that? And literally turns, and then gets clonked on the dome. Like, low-key, they be putting up a good fight. They got cocky, or they just inherited laziness, right? But put this is all in the same afternoon, no? Yeah, it's all in the same afternoon, but it's like, it's the ebb and flow of the fight. Like, starting off strong, you either... Okay, Neff. Think of it like a game of Marvel Rivals. You get point first, and you get point to 60%. Then you lose one team battle, and the enemy team gets point. And they get to 30%, and then you come and take it back. It's the same sort of thing, no? By the way, Berber, thank you for also being over on YouTube. Dual wielding it. Much appreciated. I don't know. I think they're doing fucking... I think they're doing fine enough. Especially since it's 3 people versus like a fucking million people. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing pretty fucking good, all things considered. Like, they essentially just defeated the strongest country in the world with 3 people. On a Sunday afternoon. And the only reason they're now starting to lose control is because they got slept by 3 of the strongest motherfuckers in the series, let alone just definitively the... Yo, I fucking missed that! Look at Loki's handprint on the outskirts of West Village, where fucking Summers got slapped into. Bro got done with the fucking God hand. Yo, look, he slapped so hard, he made the equivalent of fucking mountains in Naruto. Damn. 3 apple plus 2 batches of immortal soldiers. Yeah. Three people slowly turning their enemies onto their side. Like, low-key, these 3 people did fucking, like, crazy good work, didn't they? All things considered? Mountain Shade, yeah, dead ass. I'll unironically forever not be petty about them calling fucking 15 meters a mountain in Naruto. Like, that's a fucking... That is not a natural formation. This mountain is not a natural formation. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the chapter. So, Usopp and Brook are out the way, but they're not with Chopper. They're cooked, though. Fuck! I just realized something diabolical. Chat. Brook's not conscious. Brook is not conscious. Think about this for a moment. We've seen Brook defeated. We've never seen Brook lose consciousness in the entire story. Since Moria taking his shadow. And that just put him to sleep. Because think about it. When Kuma did the explosion, Brook was faking dead. He wasn't knocked out. With Big Mum, he couldn't defend himself. He wasn't knocked out. He was just laying there limp. What if Brook is dead? I know that sounds stupid because he's a skeleton. Or what if Brook isn't here anymore in his body? Where's the last chapter? Because the last we saw, Im did this to him. And then he just hasn't been here since. Like, Brook's impaled here. He's still conscious, right? Yeah, like not in his body. Like, the tether's been removed. Like, look. Even here, when he's impaled, like, we see him shaking, but he's still in the body. Usopp charges in, and then look here. Gunko just does this. And Usopp's body, like, not Usopp, Brook's body, we see, like, blood splatter from him. And then he drops to the ground. Almost like he's been exorcised. Like, he just had an exorcist performed. Like, he's on the ground, not moving. And at least Usopp is groaning. Brook's not groaning. Brook may not be with us anymore. Like, fuck, he may be in the fucking abyss. Who knows? Like, even when it's zoomed in here. I don't know. Am I reading into that too much? Like, we've never seen Brook knocked out since he's died, bar Moria with, like, that devil fruit hacks. Apart from that, he's only ever been defeated and played dead. But, like, I don't think Brook would fucking play dead here with the rest of the Straw Hats. Like, bro just got flatlined. Oh, no. Hold up. It looks like my TikTok's frozen. Hold up. Alright, I've refreshed TikTok. There we go. What do you mean by the book friend? Wouldn't there be a tether? Like, not in his body? Still good for me. Concussion? Yeah, okay. I've got it back. I've got it back now. That's all good. No, like, Brook's unmoving, right? He's a soul possessing a body. If Im's whole thing is about possession and demonic possession, what if Im just fucking exorcised him? Sent his soul somewhere else? And I hate to say it, like, Brook has this sword in him, like, in his stomach here. The sword disappears. And on the last panel or last chapter, you can actually kind of see where the sword wound would be. It looks like something's, like, dissipating on Brook. And then in this chapter, there's no sword in Brook. I think something's just subtly happened to Brook, and we didn't pick up on it. Luffy's killing Emu? I mean, fuck. Good luck to him if he can at this point. Like, bro just hit him with what? The advanced... Well, maybe not the advanced Conqueror's Haki, but like a Booming Dawn Gatling. So a fucking Armament Haki Gear 5 Gatling for the ages. Atomizing part of Im's body, and Im just didn't give a flying fuck. And even then, Im was healing back from it pretty fucking quick. And the fact that Im can just reconstitute himself out of being frozen is diabolical. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Emu said, these two are truly... I think he's referring to them being awakened or mythical. No, that's definitely a possibility here for them. But Luffy's awakened. Loki doesn't look awakened. Like, Loki really doesn't have, like, any of the signifiers of being in awakened zone yet. And remember, he ate the fruit, and then practically... He ate the fruit, had 6 years out to sea, and then got locked up in Seastone. So I doubt he's awakened. Like, he hasn't really had the time to, like, put it to the test yet. Bro, I can just tell there's gonna be people out here hating on Im's fucking Aku-ass design. Going, oh my god, he's a terrible... He looks like a goddamn pickle. It's Pickle Emu. He looks like a banana. Like, bro, like, I can tell people are gonna be hating this design for Im. just because it's so fucking wavy, inflatable, too-manny. You're gonna be like, this is your final villain? This is terrible. He looks like shit. Like, I don't know. This is an amorphous entity of just pure shadow energy is, like, significantly more terrifying than I feel like people are gonna give credit. I feel it in my soul somewhere that people are gonna be bitching about this. Wait until we actually see Emu. I think they'll hate either way. No, dead ass. Dead ass. He'd have to go hybrid for us to know. I mean, would he? We can get the Awakened Zone forms without them being in hybrid, can we? Can't we? The whole aesthetic is anonymous. That's the point. Yo, no, it's dead ass. And again, right, I feel like this is like... I feel like it's a double... Like it's a double-edged sword, because it's like... By not being able to identify what this person looks like, it makes it harder to defeat them. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't put a face to this enemy, and this enemy can possess people, and then this entity has its own real body, it's like a JoJo's fight. It's harder to fucking identify the person to defeat them, even if you know where they are. Like, the only signifier would be the eyes. I think they are immature because they are awakened, as opposed to asleep devil fruits. Immune, not immature, sorry. That'd be interesting. But again, Loki doesn't look like he's fucking awakened. Alright. I'm gonna wrap up this reaction here. If anyone else wants to go live to talk more verses and that, I'm happy to join. I need to process this a little bit. Because there's too many moving parts. Like, they're fucking themselves here. You got the Revs attacking Marijois, but Shamrock was meant to come back to stop the fire, and we see that the fire's gone now. So did we get Shamrock versus Sabo off screen? You know what I mean? So, like, we've got the Revs versus the Holy Knights in Marijois, but Im's about to step out. I don't think Im would step out if he thought there was a threat of people in the Holy Land. But by Im leaving, he's creating the biggest opening for a threat to the Holy Land from the Blackbeard Pirates and from the Revs. So, bro's putting himself between a rock and a hard place here. And surely there's something. There's got to be a hidden weapon or something ridiculous here. Don't remember seeing any other Awakened Zones not in hybrid. Arguably fucking Yamato in her full zone form having the fucking Neo Clouds. This is risky. This is really risky for Im here. And I don't think Im sees that it's risky because Im is kind of overconfident. But at the same point in time, like Freezing, if I've been right, and this is like the shadow clone shit from Naruto, where it's like them going through the abyss gets them there instantly, but it's like a 30% of their strength clone, and Im's coming here in person. And like Im knows Domi Reversi doesn't work, so we might actually see Im fight for once instead of making other people fight. I don't know, man. This is... this is risky, to say the least. This is very risky. Now, this blatantly confirms that. You think? I'm not reading into it too much, right? This blatantly confirms that they're, like, sending weaker clones when they're teleporting. I think Yamato's full form is all fours, like the animal. Yeah, in her all fours form, she has the Neo Cloud. We see it when she's running after she leaves the rooftop fight with Kaido. No way Emu doesn't fold them if he fights. Maybe Shanks dies to get them out of that. Okay. I'm not wrapping the stream up yet. Give me a second. I think... What do I think here? I think this. Plain and simple. Alright? We're going to... What is it? $6.99. $6.98. Let's go back one. Right? Enter Doflamingo. This is what's being paralleled here. Right? Everyone on the island is running around trying to undo the damages that were done to the civilians there when the Straw Hats were there. Right? Including the strong compatriots. You've got people that are like dismembered and tied up. This is going to be the God Knights, right? Baby Five and Buffalo are going to be your God Knights, right? Then you see their bodies reform after being tied up as Im shows up like Doflamingo. Im's going to show up like Doflamingo. Maybe Loki doesn't join the crew, and maybe Loki's like fucking Smoker, right? Everyone's going to get dropped out by a massive burst of Conqueror's Haki. Doflamingo's going to start fighting and going to start fucking up Loki. Right? The same way that he does against Smoker. Same way Dofi does against Smoker. Right? The Straw Hats are already going to be in transit. Like, maybe this doesn't happen in one chapter, but maybe like over the course of a couple of chapters, they wrap up the arc, start moving, and then this happens. Because the Straw Hats are dumb. They think they just won. The Straw Hats, low-key, just think they've just froze Imu, captured the other guys, we're sorted, we won. Right? So depending on how long it takes for Im to get there, if Im doesn't use the Abyss and Im travels in person, however long that transit is, gives the Straw Hats enough time to leave to fuck themselves royally. Right? Say they take one of the Holy Knights as a hostage. In this case, Gunko. Because Gunko and Brook have that connection. Right? So Gunko is like Caesar. So Summers and Killingham are tied up like Baby Five and Buffalo. Gunko's Caesar, kidnapped by the crew, trying to fucking save Brook's fucking longtime friend. Right? They're out at sea. They understand this is wild. They understand this is bullshit. Hey, maybe it's not even Loki that fucking stays on the island. Like, unironically, maybe Loki's like fucking, like Kinemon and Momonosuke and joins the crew somehow. And like, Momonosuke and Kinemon are like Ragnar and Loki. Right? Whatever. Fuck, maybe Smoker's Kid. Maybe Kid comes back and gets folded again, the poor bastard. Right? Like, fucking got one shot by Shanks, comes back, recovers, Straw Hat bullshit goes on Elbaf, bro wakes up, finally gets, you know, like, I'm sweet, I'm good, and then Im pulls up on him direct. Right? Who fucking knows? But think of the parallel with the inverse. So, looking at this here, right? If Doflamingo is Im, and Doflamingo's fucked up someone that's defending Elbaf, the man marked by fire parallels the man also marked by fire who's ice that pulls up. So the man marked by fire pulls up, saving Elbaf, going, yo, Im, you shouldn't have fucking left your pretty perch up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, bro, God forbid, if this is rocks, fucking chef kiss. Right? Then think about the parallel for it. Off topic, but do you think Loki's Devil Fruit can remove ice as well? Maybe he can freeze ancient Galila? Yeah, no, I think it's possible for that to happen. Nah, because tell me why chapter 699 opens up with a cover page of Luffy dressed as the king of the pirates, everyone else looking like god knights, sitting on a dragon. You got Sanji with a fucking shield that looks like a fucking that looks like Killingham. Zoro's got the three sword style through the head of a skull, like what he did to the fucking giants, having cut the giants' heads open. I'm definitely reading into it too much, but like... What number? Chapter 699. And like, look at the wings of the dragon in the background. That dragon's massive. So we've got the morning edition. Chapter opens up. This is the beginning of volume 70, right? Chapter opens up with Dofi going to kill him anyway. So let's say the man marked by fire like does a warning shot on him. Burning him. Let's say he burns him instead of freezing. So like Aokiji freezes Dofi. Man marked by flames burns him out of nowhere. Instead of young master, you've got the God's Knight screaming, "Great, great one!" Im breaks out of it instantly. And again here, look at this. In Aokiji's eyes, you see the silhouette here. This is the chapter where we see the silhouette of Im for the first time. Like, Aokiji's staring at Dofi, and he's seeing the silhouette of Im. So this is, like, heavy symbology that, like, Dofi is representative of this great evil of the world. How do you feel about Im talking about the Florian Triangle Beast? The worst part is, he's not talking about the Florian Triangle Beast. Because, Yami, remember how a few chapters back we saw that, Harold was in the Florian Triangle fighting? But we're also told the Florian Triangle still had people disappearing even before Harold was in there. So there's still a beast in there, separate to Moria and separate to Harold, that keeps unaliving all these things. So we've had a double misdirect for a third reveal. Holy Land is in trouble. As soon as Imu leaves, he can't take a complete L. Imu is doing something. See, again, if Imu comes like, okay, hypothetically, say the man marked by flame is some bullshit, like fucking Zebek survived, and he's been scheming for the last fucking 25 years, right? On some bullshit. Imagine him pulling up to raid fucking Elbaf, and Zebek pulls up on him, fucking burns him with fucking holy water or holy fire or some bullshit. Im defends from it and is staring him down like, I didn't come here to fight you. This is fucked. I got bigger fish to fry right now. Bro, what even if we... Oh... Even what if the man marked by flames is a former God Knight? And we get like an interaction like this with Emu and a former God Knight, where a random God... Like, man marked by flames is a random God Knight that fucking stood against him, right? And we get fucking Imu going, where do you stand now? Like, okay, hypothetically, if this is Shanks, because Shanks was technically a former God Knight, like, say Shanks intercepts fucking Im and blocks Im, the Great One here. And we get this line with Im, right? I have no desire to fight you. But if I don't have the option of silencing Needhogg and Nika for good, then I'll have to change my tactics. Just tell me one thing, son of Shamrock. Where do you stand now? Just what are you now, Shanks? The rumors I hear aren't good. And then bro, imagine if it is Loki that got folded, and you have Shanks come and fucking trying to recover Loki. Being like, I'm so sorry. You might want to hurry up and help him. Oh, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Alright. Look, this was chapter 1178's live reaction. I'm going to end this live reaction here. I've got to process all of this ridiculous information. Until the next chapter of One Piece, or until the next video of mine you watch, whatever it is you're here for, thank you guys and girls for coming through. If you're watching this over on YouTube, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this, give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. If you're watching this over on TikTok, thank you guys and girls for coming through. Check out the link tree, check out my bio. It'll take you to the links for each other and all that good stuff and all the social medias. Until the next time, nothing but peace, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. And there's no break next week, so I guess we see fucking either Elbaf wraps up or we see him in action. In the next chapter, everyone thinks everything's peaceful and next chapter ends with him arriving. Or we get a couple of chapters with the arc wrapping up and Im's gonna show up after everyone's left, in which case Elbaf could be fucked. Peace. Have a damn good day. Goodbye. See you in another live in a minute.